Right. Right, we've got a long way to go. A lot of climbing to do. First thing is going to be trying to get across these waterfalls. Where is she? Oh.
Any thoughts how we get up to the crown?
Did you bring the helicopter?
Left it at home.
Bum. Then I guess we're climbing.
It was always going to be the case.
Over here. We can swing across.
Okay. Ready?
You first.
Yeah.
Okay, now might be a good little photo opportunity here. Facing the wrong way though, girl. There you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Go, go, go! Just about.
Where to now?
Look for a way up.
It's the only way.
There, look. We can see some structures beneath the falls.
In the right.
Really? Hmm. Okay, let's keep climbing. Unless... Yep, it was this way we need to go.
Up we go then. Okay.
They're even more impressive up close.
And we're about to get closer.
Yeah, I mean they are colossal. Can I land on the arm? Yeah, we can.
My apologies.
Nice. Inside the hands of Ganesh.
Up here. Coming.
Yeah. Would have been nice if we didn't die there. Fraser's long gone.
They're even more impressive up close.
Right,
My apologies.
let's try this again.
Up here. Coming.
I want to see if I can pull the camera out far enough to make this look cool. So I think that's pretty epic. Her on top of Ganesh's hand. That looks really cool. This angle's kind of cool as well because Nadine's in the shot as well in between. Nice. That's been one of my favourite photos so far.
Come on, this way.
You sure it's safe?
You know, you keep asking me that. It'll save us both some time if you just assume it's not. Oh boy. It's definitely not safe, by the way.
I saw. Think you can get back up here?
Yeah. Keep going. I'll catch up.
I'm surprised by how often Nadine asks if something is safe or not. I thought like that wasn't really her thing. Wait, we'll go to the edge here.
Yeah, I've got you.
Ah, finally a bit of climbing teamwork.
Alright, I can manage.
I mean,
Just accept my help.
we did the thing right at the start with the boost, which is a classic of Uncharted and The Last of Us, but
But only because you said please.
I didn't, actually. Once you said Ganesh was the removal of obstacles.
He's more than happy to place them in your way if he thinks you'll benefit.
That why the horse are not chosen for Halibut?
He's also the Lord of Good Fortune, the one you pray to for prosperity and success.
Good. That's cool.
drop in the knowledge now. Ah, we're continuing along this
Is this
way.
really the only way across?
Yep.
Ah, we'll go to a double one, I think. If I've not misunderstood this.
You know it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Amazing.
Ah, I was trying to watch Nadine make the same trip, but
Fun,
didn't get to see
right?
it.
That was the craziest thing I've ever done.
In a good way or bad way?
I'll let you know.
Yeah, the same kind of shot wouldn't be quite as epic because you can't really get both of them in the same shot. It won't look as nice. I try it. Yeah, it's not quite the same. It's cool, but I think the previous one was nicer. Alright, more of this.
Whoa! Got it.
Come on, Nadine. Nice.
You're doing great, China.
Thanks. I'll be doing better when we get to the farm.
Surprised we haven't seen Saab yet. Knock on wood.
When he's around. Doubt we'll see him up here.
Why's that?
He doesn't have the stones to climb this high.
Yeah, they always seem to get up there one way or another. Sorry, birdies. Okay. What now? Just even higher? Yep. There we go. This is a pretty epic climb. I think this is going to look really cool once we get to the top. Wow. Don't look down.
I think I see a place we can swing over to the crown.
That's insane.
Just a little farther to go.
Oh my god.
Woo! Thank you.
Hurry up and climb!
Wow.
I'm slipping!
Okay. Woo! Alright, that was effective, man. Because throughout the game, we've not had that happen very often. I think they paid attention. When you do that stuff too many times, it doesn't become that effective because you're always expecting it. But because it didn't really happen very often, I had no idea that was going to happen. Easy does it. So like you don't need photo mode right there. Unless you want to put a filter.
Worth it? Impressive. Yeah.
So, like I said, the game's camera, usually the guys making the game will position the camera in the best place anyway in order to get the best view that you can get. So, there's not going to be too much reason to play around with it. It's more just for filters. I mean, you could already do this if you really, really wanted a screenshot of a particular moment. You can record it locally on your PS4 anyway, and you can just always get a screenshot and just do it yourself. You don't really need this to do it. It's more the gameplay moments, like when you're rope swinging, or like in a particular piece of action. That's when it's really like special, I think. That's pretty epic. So, like I said, the game's normal camera, you don't really need to go into photo mode for this. It already looks epic enough. Maybe because you can get a little bit wider, it might be worth going for it if you really want to. Wider than what the game will allow you. So it gives you a real sense of epicness and height. Look at this. That's pretty awesome. I do like this filter. I think I used this filter a lot in the old one as well. It's really nice. Brings out the greens and the blues. They look like they're holding hands. It's kind of funny. Okay, let's begin the treacherous path.
Okay. Easy does it.
It's funny, we seem to have some similar mannerisms when we talk, me and Chloe. We seem to use similar phrases. Right, we've got to do this double thing again. Wasn't pretty, but we made it.
All right. Feels more sturdy up here.
Don't jinx us.
Wait, are we still on the statue or have we moved off it now? No, we're still on the statue, okay. We made it to the head. The crown.
Here's our way in, courtesy of the Persian army.
Thank you, Persian army.
Wow, nice shot.
Persians must have had a trebuchet.
Wow. Impressive.
Trebuchet? Can't you just say catapult like a normal person?
Trebuchet is a type of catapult. It can handle heavier projectiles, like this one, and fling them longer distances.
Right. You learned that in your military training?
I looked it up on Wikipedia, like a normal person.
Yeah, I've never called it a trebuchet before. It's a bloody catapult. There's a catapult, and the trebuchet is a big catapult. Don't need to get any more technical or fancy than that.
Ready? After you.
Alright, let me lower myself down. Whoa.
Incredible.
That's
It's
pretty
our
amazing.
old friends, Parashurama and Ganesh.
Friends.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well, when the Hindu gods aren't off fighting demons, they're sometimes fighting each other.
Well, it's not a fair fight. Ganesh isn't even armed.
I guess it's not really his style.
It's quite funny because Ganesh has multiple arms when she says that Ganesh is not armed. So the sun's entering this room really nicely. So again, really nice opportunity for photo mode here. It's just incredibly epic. When you go this wide, it really does look so good. So there you go, another couple of photos for the books. The light hits this place really nicely, so I think it works really well. If anything, the photo might look better if yeah. It's a shame that the field of view resets every time. It's a little bit annoying. A lot of the other things stay put, but the field of view doesn't. But there you go. I think that was really nice. Okay, that's enough of that. Now we can head down. Brilliant. I feel like we're going to walk into a trap soon. They mentioned a salve at the top.
Did they just carve this whole place out of the mountain?
Sure looks like it.
And remember, this is like sculptures within a mountain sculpture. I mean, that's pretty insane. They inception the shit out of that. Yep, she took the same photo that I looked at a minute ago. Well done. I think me and Chloe would get on like a house on fire, man.
They barricaded the door. Didn't do them much good.
Guess they didn't expect the Persians to drop in from above.
You'd think after 2 prior invasions, they'd be prepared for anything.
Or they just never thought they'd be defeated.
Wait, I thought I saw something there. No. Not sure if this is the right way. It's not.
Must be a way out of this chamber.
But I mean, do we want to go up or do we want to go down? Or do we want to go across? We just got to go through this little gap, I think.
Through here.
Right behind you.
There we go.
Hey, look. Armaments. You were right, Nadine. Looks to be a mix of Persian and Hoysala.
First line of defense.
Is she already in? She goes missing sometimes.
Now we're getting somewhere. Hey, another one of these doors. Now let's see. Oh, good. This one actually works. There we go. Nice to get some light.
Cool.
Feels like a crypt in here.
Yeah, we just raided a tomb.
Crypts and burials aren't really a Hindu thing. They generally favor cremation. It's a beautiful ceremony, Antiyishti, Sanskrit for last sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
The idea is our bodies are merely borrowed vehicles and you're returning it so that others might benefit.
It's a lovely sentiment. Too late for these poor bastards.
That's a typical Nadine line. Okay. Right.
Hey, up here.
This is going to head into some kind of arena, I think so. Oh.
What the hell?
Jesus. This was it? Their final stand.
Ugh. Wasn't enough to save their empire. But their loss is our gain.
This one's really cool. I mean, if you're going to be a skeleton, you might as well be a badass skeleton like this one. I mean, if you're going to die and not be buried, I wouldn't mind kind of having a kind of battle pose like that. At least I died honorably in battle or something. Plenty worse ways to end up as a skeleton, I guess. Yay, random treasure that I'm not going to look at.
Here's our way in.
Sorry, bros.
Nadine, can you lend a hand with this chap?
Sure.
Come on, old fellow. There we go. Excuse me. Sorry.
We must be getting close.
Hopefully closer than these guys.
I always love it when I see like flames going in places that just supposedly haven't been touched for hundreds of years.
Well, this device looks
Aha.
familiar.
Let's hope it doesn't turn on the water in here.
So yeah, I think it's reenacting the stuff that we've already... There's the Tusk. Yeah, you can see one is missing. So I guess it retells the story. Let's spin the device and see what happens.
Huh. Well, that's different.
What is all this?
If I had a guess, I'd say it's some kind of lock mechanism to open that door. Okay, on the left, we have Shiva gifting Parashurama the axe, and on the right, we have Parashurama chopping off Ganesh's tusk.
Wait, with the axe?
Yeah.
The one that Shiva, Ganesh's father, gave to Parashurama?
Yeah,
It's messed up.
that's family. Come on, let's see about opening that door.
I'm not too
So how does all this
well...
work?
Only one way to find out.
I'm not too well versed in Hindu religion, but I'm assuming that this must be based on a real story in the Hindu religion to do with these deities or gods. Because I've heard of Ganesh and Shiva before. I didn't know about the other one, but...
Let's see what this does. Alright, that slid the piece away from me.
Its shadow moved too.
Right, okay. Well, hopefully it seems intuitive enough.
Let's try this.
We've just got to... Nadine, do you wanna get out of the way, girl?
Over you go.
This may take a little while. So I've got to get this one out of the way, I think, first.
I see what's happening.
The shadows match the mural.
Right, so let's see if I can line them all up.
Yay! That one's gone too far. Right,
There's
okay.
nowhere for them to
To
go.
get it in the middle, we have to already have one on the left of it. So, therefore, now Ganesh is already in the right place. So maybe we shouldn't mess with Ganesh. The first thing is going to be trying to understand where each one actually needs to be. So this one is both Ganesh and part of the axe, so it needs to be in the middle of whatever this is. So it needs to be in this square here. This one is part of the tusk and part of the axe. So this has got to be right in the center. This one is this guy, and also it's this guy, so that's got to be bottom right. And this one is middle right. Okay, so one's got to be here, one's got to be in the middle, one's got to be middle right, one's got to be... Okay. Now it's somehow trying to make that happen. This guy has got to be on the left. Ah, but then this one needs to be in the middle, so then that's a problem. Okay, hold on. Let's push this one to the left first. So that one's now in the right place. The only way to make it work is by... I can't touch these two because they've got to be in the middle of their respective bits. This one I've got to slide. I'll use this one as a buffer and then push it back down to the end.
Okay, what next?
I think I've got this. So So when this one slides in the middle, if that's in the right place, I think I've completed this puzzle.
And now...
Yeah.
There.
Fantastic.
I think that's it. We did it. Door's open. All in a day's work.
Another good puzzle though, I like that.
Salar and the tiger.
Okay.
Here we go. Fingers crossed.
That's supposed to happen?
Dunno.
Just don't get us killed.
You're no fun. Ready? Ooh.
Careful. Amazing.
What the Shiva?
My thoughts exactly.
Oh no.
Fraser?
Ross? Oh no, no, it's okay. I think we're gonna be okay.
Okay. Where the hell's the Tusk?
I don't know, none of this makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. The Hoysala sent us on a fool's errand.
I think you're right.
Terrific.
No, hear me out. Ganesh is the symbol of,
Halabadu.
and Shiva is the symbol of,
Belor.
which was the old.
The old capital.
Exactly. What if the king built this spectacular city, and it was a wonderful target for the Persians?
And the old capital was forgotten. So this whole city was a decoy.
What if they let it get plundered to protect Balor?
And their treasure.
I'm willing to bet the Tusk was never here at all.
So where's Belor?
Oh shit.
This is definitely not supposed to happen. It's coming loose! Grab the edge, quick! Tracer! I'm okay! Go!
Oh boy, here we go. Oh shit. Gotta get on the side. Or not. There's not many options left. I'm trying to get off this wheel. I guess I can try going on the inside of the wheel. That might be a way. There we go, on the other side. Oh shit, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Just about.
Up the stairs, come on! Okay, don't stop, keep going.
Great.
Oh, all the work was supposed to be made. Oh, damn it! Race up! Okay, go!
Really not making this easy for myself. Just about.
You alright?
How the hell are we still alive?
Raw talent. And a little bit of luck. Hey. Nice work, partner.
Nice work.
Put it there. Jesus! What was that? I'm really embarrassed for you right now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Wasn't there a huge waterfall here?
There was.
What the hell is that?
Aqueducts. The water's channeling there from the falls.
Amazing. Did we do this just now?
Well, technically I did.
Cocky. Look, sorry if I cut too close to the bone back there.
Oh. That's all right. You know, you two would have got on like a house on fire. He was also a really stubborn dickhead. You know, none of this could have possibly gone unnoticed. We should probably get out of here.
Good point. Follow me.
Right. The water is being channeled toward the gate, so let's follow the aqueduct.
Copy that. I'll take point.
Okay, so I think I'm going to round off the session here. This was never going to be a game that I could complete in one session. It's been over 4 hours since I started. I'll probably need another at least 2 or 3 hours to get through it, so I'll leave it here. One thing again, I thought this would be a prime time for us to see Asav and his men, but it hasn't appeared anywhere. So I think maybe it's one of these things where it's become such a trope that this constantly happens, where you make a breakthrough and then suddenly the bad guys there like, ah, yes, so thanks to you we've discovered where we need to go next, haha, kind of thing. And then you have a skirmish and then you escape again. It's just like it really does get repetitive and predictable. So I think maybe they thought, for this game, let's not constantly have, you go somewhere, you get there before the bad guys, then the bad guys show up at just the right time, and then you have a fight, then you escape again, and the loop goes on and on. So I guess maybe that's one kind of way in which they've tried to change the recipe a little bit. But then if you do that, then the strength of your characters, the Nadine and Chloe, and the adventures that they go on have to be even greater, because the bad guys are nowhere to be seen for so much of the game. You've got to have other stuff to carry it. So it's a hard balance to try and keep. But we'll see how it all pans out as we get further into the game. So I'll see you guys in the next session. Thanks for watching. Take care.